Hiya, kiddos. You ready to have some fun today? I am. So get comfy. Look who's here with us, Pete. You know why? See his costume? Yeah, I haven't been able to take it off until I finally promised that I would read. I know, you want me to read it now. Just hang in there. Until I would read Pete the Super Cat. Okay, kiddos, let's have some fun with Pete, huh? Pete the cat is out for a walk. Pete listens to the owls. He listens to the frogs, and just then Pete hears a beep. It's not coming from outside. It's coming from his watch. Beep, 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 beep. Look, it's an alert. It's an alert watch. Somebody is telling him something. Pete races home. It is time for Pete the cat to become Super Pete. Pete presses a button in his room. The wall slides away. Pete sees a set of steps. Down, down, down he goes. Ooh, he's got a secret cat cave. Just like, well, we won't even mention the bad. Pete steps into his lair. It's full of groovy things, of course. We would expect that with Pete to help him fight crime. He's got a crime computer. Look at kiddo, see? He's got a crime computer, and he's got all kinds of posters for guys that are wanted, bad guys. Yeah. Pete the cat puts on his awesome cat suit. He puts on his cape and his sneakers, of course. His magic sneakers always are with him. Now Super Pete is ready to save the city. Whoa, what do you think he's going to save them from, kiddos? What do you think, huh? I don't know. What do you should we look and see what he does? Yeah, I think so. Come on. Pete sees a flashing light. There's a message on his computer. It's the mayor. Come quick, Super Pete, the mayor says. We need your help. There's trouble at the warehouse. See, he's got an alert. He's got a TV screen that the mayor can come right on and talk to him. Pete pulls a lever and whoosh! Pete's nifty jet sinks into his lair. Pete hops onto the jet. He zips into the air, and Super Pete is on his way to save the day. See his plane, kiddos? Isn't that cool? Yes. Groovy! Pete races through the sky. He hits a button. The jet shimmers. The jet disappears. Now the jet is invisible. No one will know Super Pete is coming. Look, it got invisible. Wow, that's pretty cool, Pete. Groovy, groovy. Pete hovers over the warehouse. He straps on a parachute and he jumps. Pete lands on the roof and he goes inside the warehouse. It's dark and he can't see. Say, look at kiddos. See the plane up there? It's invisible. And there, he's going down into the warehouse. What do you think's going to happen? Pete puts on his night vision goggles and he sees two bad guys. They're carrying a box. Pete picks up a rock. He puts it in his slingshot and the rock hits the box. Ooh, see? He's got his slingshot. The bad guys drop the box. They climb out a window. Pete races to the window. The bad guys have a boat. They're getting away. Oh, Pete, you gotta stop them, Pete. I hope you stopped them, Pete. Pete pushes a button on his catsuit. His sneakers turn into flippers, kiddos. A mask closes over his face. Pete jumps in the water and he swims after the bad guys. Whoa, what a neat... His sneakers turned into flippers. Pete takes a rope from his pocket. He twirls it over his head. Pete aims. He throws. And the rope catches the boat. Pretty good job, Pete. That was a great throw. Pete pulls himself along the rope. Pete climbs into the bad guy's boat and he ties up the bad guys. Whoa, Pete. You are really a good superhero, man. Now I know why you wanted me to read this. Pete pushes a button on his watch. His jet appears before him. Pete pulls the bad guys into his jet. See? Ta-da! There's his jet, and they're climbing up into it. And Pete brings the bad guys to the mayor. Pete saves the day, and everybody yells, "Yay, Super Pete! Yay, Super Pete! Yay, Super Pete!" Huh? There he is, kiddos. Super Pete himself. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Thanks, kiddo. Come back for some more fun. We're going to have all kinds of fun coming up. Tell your friends, your folks, everybody about us. We love you all. Have a great day. Remember, your smile doesn't do any good unless you give it away, so smile. Hee hee.